Walking is a man's best medicine. Sport is a preserver of health. It's far more important to know what person the disease has than what disease the person has. A wise man ought to realize that health is his most valuable possession. Nature itself is the best physician. Healing is a matter of time, but it is sometimes also a matter of opportunity. If someone wishes for good health, one must first ask oneself if he is ready to do away with the reasons for his illness. Only then is it possible to help him. Our food should be our medicine, and our medicine should be our food. Illnesses do not come upon us out of the blue. They are developed from small daily sins against nature. When enough sins have accumulated, illnesses will suddenly appear. Man ought to know that from the brain, and from the brain only, arise our pleasures, joy, laughter and jests, as well as our sorrows, pains, griefs, and tears. Science is the father of knowledge, but opinion breeds ignorance. The soul is the same in all living creatures, although the body of each is different. Men think epilepsy divine, merely because they do not understand it. We will one day understand what causes it, and then cease to call it divine, and so it is with everything in the universe. Life is short, art long, opportunity fleeting, experiment uncertain, and judgment difficult. There are in fact two things, science and opinion. The former begets knowledge, the latter ignorance. Those diseases which medicines do not cure, iron cures those which iron cannot cure, fire cures and those which fire cannot cure, are to be reckoned wholly incurable. Whoever wishes to investigate medicine should proceed thus. In the first place, consider the seasons of the year and what effect each of them produces. Wine is an appropriate article for mankind, both for the healthy body and for the ailing man. Sleep and watchfulness, both of them, when immoderate, constitute disease. Each of the substances of a man's diet acts upon his body and changes it in some way, and upon these changes his whole life depends. The chief virtue that language can have is clearness, and nothing detracts from it so much as the use of unfamiliar words. old people have fewer diseases than the young, but their diseases never leave them. There is one common flow, one common breathing. All things are in sympathy. From nothing else but the brain come joys, delights, laughter and sports, and sorrows, griefs, despondency, and lamentations. I will give no deadly medicine to anyone if asked, nor suggest any such counsel, and in like manner I will not give to a woman a pessary to produce abortion. The physician must have at his command a certain ready wit, as dearness is repulsive both to the healthy and the sick. All excesses are inimical to nature. It is safer to proceed a little at a time, especially when changing from one regimen to another. To really know is science, to merely believe you know is ignorance. Persons who have a painful affection in any part of the body, and are in a great measure sensible of the pain, are disordered in intellect. First of all, a natural talent is required, for when nature opposes, everything else is in vain. But when nature leads the way to what is most excellent, instruction in the art takes place. Those things which are sacred are to be imparted only to sacred persons, and it is not lawful to impart them to the profane until they have been initiated in the mysteries of the science. In acute diseases it is not quite safe to prognosticate either death or recovery. When in a state of hunger, one ought not to undertake labor. I also maintain that clear knowledge of natural science must be acquired, in this first instance, through mastery of medicine alone.